In today's video, we are going to talk about earthquakes, what causes them to happen, and how they are measured. When the earth shakes, it quickly sends a panic through the body of any person experiencing it. The shaking ground causes things to move and sway, only leaving people feeling helpless. Some of the Earth's deadliest catastrophes were not caused by humans, but by Mother Nature. In addition to tsunamis, volcanic eruptions, hurricanes, and tornadoes, earthquakes can account for a great deal of civilian deaths, tallying almost 63,000 lives per year, according to the U.S. Geological Survey.
This trembling of the ground, caused when masses of rock suddenly shift below the Earth's surface, is called an earthquake. Hundreds of little earthquakes shake the planet every day, but most pass unnoticed. They usually occur along the boundaries of the thin plates that cover the Earth like an eggshell. Driven by the heat deep within the Earth's core, the plates grind against each other along lines called faults. When the plate's motion is blocked, stress builds up. Finally, the fault gives way. The released energy races through the Earth in the form of seismic waves.
Seismic waves are the energy that is released through the Earth from separating, slipping, and moving faults. A seismograph is a device scientists use to assist in determining how intense various seismic waves are. A needle-type device with ink is connected to the Earth, and based on how intense the seismic waves are, the needle could zigzag very little or very much. Part 3, we are going to discuss how deadly earthquakes are, where the most popular places that they hit, and how they are measured in different countries. Earthquakes are currently the world's deadliest and most damaging natural disasters. Between 2004 and 2011, nearly 700,000 people lost their lives when quakes hit as far apart as Haiti, Japan, Pakistan, and Indonesia. Some of the most active earthquake zones include Asia, Turkey, Afghanistan, Northern Africa, and the Americas. The deadliest earthquake ever to be recorded was during 1965 in the country of Chile, where the earthquake was registered an astonishing 9.5 on the Richter scale. When it comes to earthquakes, there are two different ways they can be measured. In America, scientists use a device called a Richter scale, which determines how much energy is released during an earthquake. Meanwhile, in Europe, scientists have been using the macroseismic scale, which rates intensity. What is meant by intensity is how much possible damage the earthquake could do. The macroseismic scale has 12 levels, where 1 is barely felt and 12 is landscape destroying. In our next section, we are going to discuss faults and the 3 ways in which they move. Faults are the fractured lines all across the Earth's crust, which meet at different places and when highlighted look like a cracked eggshell. Most of the time, these faults can be found near ridges in the Earth along with tectonic plates. When it comes to earthquakes, there are 3 different ways for faults to move. There is a normal fault, where the plates separate, a reverse fault, where the plates run into each other, and a slip fault, where the plates side against each other. In our last and final section, we are going to talk about tectonic plates. A tectonic plate is a massive, irregularly shaped slab of solid rock, generally composed of both continental and oceanic lithosphere. Plate size can vary greatly from a few hundred to 1,000 of kilometers across. Plate thickness also varies greatly, ranging from less than 15 kilometers for young oceanic lithosphere to about 200 kilometers or more for ancient continental lithosphere. And to wrap up our video with a conclusion, here is Marshall Brain.
An earthquake is a vibration that travels through the Earth's crust, and there's lots of different things that could cause that vibration. A volcanic eruption or a large meteor impact could do it, or any sort of big underground explosion. But by far the most common cause of earthquakes is the Earth's tectonic plates. These plates are in constant motion, and when they bump or grind into one another, it can cause vibration.
I'd like to thank you for tuning in today, and I appreciate your interest in earthquakes.